Have you ever looked in the mirror and not recognized the person staring back? Not because something went wrong, but because something went right. That happened to me. And honestly, it scared me more than any failure ever did. Mic check, hat check. Hey, favorite human, you're welcome to A.F.I, where we talk about everything and anything as long as it gives us a chance to hold a mirror to see our reflection and ultimately encourage us to be a better version of ourselves. I remain your host, Hafi. So, whether you are listening on the weekend or during the week, I hope this episode finds you doing incredibly well. Yes, and happy new month, guys! Yeah. Happy new month. This is our first conversation in the month of May, and I'm actually very excited about this month, about this episode. So, yeah, we welcome. I hope this month has been amazing to you, and I hope you've been doing great. Yeah, I've been fine. I've been okay. So, thank you for asking. Yeah, thank you. If this is your first time, hello, beautiful human. Welcome to the walk. And if you're a returning listener, welcome back. I'm so excited to have you guys today. Thank you for tuning in. This is an amazing episode. Trust me. Like, I'm not even capping, I'm not joking. This is an amazing episode. You're going to learn a lot today. But wait. I didn't ask you to chop knuckle, right? I'm so sorry, my dear. Please chop knuckle because that's how I'm doing here. Okay, so today we are going somewhere most people avoid. We are talking about the part of growth nobody wants you about. The part where you have to grieve who you were to become who you are supposed to be. And it feels like you are losing yourself. So stay with me. This walk is worthwhile. Okay, real talk. A few years ago, I was in the middle of what seemed like a winning streak from the outside. New opportunities, progress, development, and all of that. And people kept telling me, girl, you are killing it. But inside, I felt like a stranger in my own life, like an alien. The friendship that used to feel like home started feeling like old clothes that I had outgrown. You know, when you were small and they buy you clothes, and you start wearing that clothes, it will get to a point that the clothes will not fit you anymore. The clothes is still yours, but they didn't quite fit anymore. And the version of me that people loved and expected, I was so exhausted trying to maintain her. I remember thinking, is this what growth is supposed to feel like? Because this doesn't feel like winning at all. But what I didn't know then, what nobody had told me, is that I was in the middle of an identity shift. Yeah, identity shifts. They are the most uncomfortable, disorienting, yet necessary part of regrowth. See, let's think about it this way. When you were a kid, you had a story about yourself. Maybe it was, oh, I'm the funny one. I crack everybody up. I'm the responsible one. I'm the introverted one. I'm the extroverted one. I'm the one who doesn't ask for too much. Or you say, I'm the structured one. But you know those stories weren't random, right? They were survival strategies. You built them from experience, from what got you praised, from what got you scolded, from what got you punished, from what kept you safe. And that's what psychologists call self-concept. It is a collection of beliefs you hold about yourself, about who you are. And here is the thing nobody tells you. When you start growing, when you genuinely start to grow, you start to outperform your self-concept. And that's why you think you are losing yourself. You start acting in ways that the old story can't explain. And one funny thing is, you see, this is our brain. Yes, it doesn't like that. So it flags it as a threat. That is why growth can feel like anxiety, like imposter syndrome, like you are betraying someone, even when that someone is an older version of you. However, the shift isn't a breakdown. That's one thing I want you to hold on to. It is a recalibration because your identity is catching up to your evolution. See, let me name some things you might be feeling if you are in an identity shift right now. And I want you to be patient, calm down, and see yourself in any of this. One, you are pulling back from people. Not because you do not love them, not because you do not want to interact or relate, or not because they are unworthy, but because being around them makes you feel like you have to shrink back into who you used to be. You have to fit into that old vessel once again anytime you are around there. Two, you are second guessing every decisions that you used to make without much thoughts, or the ones you even used to make automatically. Now you are second guessing, you are doubting. Things that once felt clear now feel complicated, confusing. And it's not because you are less certain, it's because you are more aware. You care deeply now. And third, you feel guilty for wanting more, for changing, for evolving, for being different, for not being the same person, for, coming out of some certain gathering or group. You just feel guilty for leaving some people behind, for leaving habits behind, for leaving some beliefs behind, for evolving, for no longer being available in the way you used to be. The fourth one, you keep wanting and waiting to feel like yourself again. You forgot that the self you are looking for is not even the older version of you, and is not the one you are right now. It's the one ahead of you. And this last one honestly hits differently. You are grieving. You are absolutely grieving. But you can't explain what you lost. You can't even tell people that, oh, I'm grieving. No, you can't. Because in the actual sense, nobody died. Yeah, no one died. And looking from the outside, everybody is saying, oh, you've gained. It's looking so fine, so nice. Everybody say, you're doing well. But that grief is real. What you are mourning is the certainty of knowing exactly who you were, what your old self knew and basked in, what your old self glorified, what your old self prioritized, what your old self loved so much. And that is the real loss. It's a process that deserves to be honored and not rushed. But here's one thing I need you to understand again, that the caterpillar doesn't slowly just become a butterfly. Scientists say that the caterpillar digests its own body in a soup of cells before completely rebuilding itself into a winged adult. I believe scientists call it imaginal soup or something. Do you even know what that means? It means there is a moment where it is fully neither what it was nor what it will become. And that is the most accurate metaphor for an identity shift I have ever encountered, if you ask me. It shows that you are not broken, you are not lost. In fact, you are not going backwards. You are just in the process of becoming a butterfly. So the question shouldn't be, how do I go back to feeling like myself? The question is, and should be, who am I becoming? And can I trust that person? That's the real work of growth, if you ask me, because it's not the goals, it's not the habits, it's not even the money routines. It's learning to trust the version of you that is still being formed. You might want to ask me, yes, A.F.I, how do I actually move through an identity shift instead of just suffering through it? And here are just three things that genuinely helped me move through an identity shift, and I've seen help others, and I'm sharing with you. Number one, name the shift out loud. I mean, say it out loud. Say it out. There's something powerful about saying these things. I am changing. I am becoming. I am evolving. I know it's not comfortable, but I am becoming more refined. And this discomfort is a proof that I'm growing. Write it down if you have to. Say it to yourself every day. In fact, look at yourself in the mirror and say it. Say it to someone you trust. Because naming it removes some of its power over you. Number two, audit your story. Yeah, I know what I'm saying. Ask yourself questions. Ask yourself, what beliefs about who I am I still carrying from a version of me that no longer exists? What am I defending that no longer serves me? What am I making excuses for that is drawing me back? What did I live in Gomorrah that I'm looking back that I want to turn to salt? Ask yourself these questions. Because sometimes we are not protecting ourselves. That's the truth. We are protecting an old identity out of loyalty to a past self that no longer needs us to stay small. And number three, give yourself a bridge. Yes, build a bridge. Build it. Give yourself a bridge. Please, you don't have to burn down who you were to build who you are becoming. I know people say write a letter to your future self, to the one that you want to become, to all of this and all of that. It is beautiful. I love it. But today I'm saying write a letter to your older self. Thank her. Thank him. And then give yourself permission to keep walking. Give yourself permission to keep moving. Give yourself permission to keep growing. Because growth doesn't require you to abandon who you were. It just asks you to carry it differently. To carry it with more understanding. To carry it with more grace. To carry it with more awareness. And I want to leave you with this one question. Wait, hold up, calm down. Don't answer right now. Yes, it's just a question for you to sit with. Who were you before the world told you who to be? And is the person you are becoming closer to that original version or further away? Because here is the truth, and here's what I believe. Real growth doesn't make you unrecognizable. It makes you undeniable, unashamed, and unapologetic. It strips away everything that was never really you, and what's left, that's the truest version of you. So you are not losing yourself. You are finally finding out what was underneath all along. Now, I know today's work is a bit more than what we are used to. Yes, I know, but I'm actually glad that we could take this work. And in our next episode, we are going even deeper. Trust me. Yes, we are talking about the relationships that do not survive your growth and why that might be the most loving thing that could ever happen to you. If that feels scary to even think about, it's fine, because that's exactly why we are going there. So make sure you are subscribed. Make sure that you share this with someone who you think is in their caterpillar phase right now. And they need to hear this. Like, subscribe, share, each other will comment, do everything. Why are you not going to share this with someone? Let me calm down. But why don't you want to share this with someone? Don't let me look at you with bombastic side eye. Share. Okay. I refuse to be violent. Until I see you in the next episode, please take care of yourself. Keep thriving. Know that I love you. Please drink water. Don't have to tell you that. You don't actually have to tell you to take care of your health. But yeah, I do. Please. I love you and bye.